Linda Barcz from the Bruce Company is here, taking your calls at 270-9933, and we got some pretty flowers today.
Isn't that a pretty, that's another coneflower. They have been doing a tremendous amount of breeding with these plants, and they used to just be purple coneflower.
Right.
And now there's, and this is a particularly short one, so that's a good option because usually and this year they're getting very tall with all the rain, so don't be fooled by that. Behind it is a cute little coreopsis that is another sun lover, and it has sort of a burgundy.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Center to that. So that's, yes, very pretty, and it's a good repeat bloomer. All these are perennials, but some of them, the flowers last longer. And then the one that it has the purple spikes, that one actually will work in more of a shady condition. Otherwise, most of them are pretty much sun lovers. A stilby, make sure that you're watering this if we don't get adequate rain, because they like that water. And then the big, tall blue one, delphinium.
Delphinium, yeah. It's getting dry out there, so you might want to get the watering can out. Let's go to the phones. We'll start with Linda in Madison. Hi, Linda.
Hello there. I got a question. After last year, and it being so hot, and I bought lots of hanging baskets, I went with more tropical plants. I have a giant elephant ear that I started from a bulb the size of a softball.
Yeah, they are big.
Yes.
And I've had to transplant it twice, but I'm wondering, are they prone to spider mites and banana trees as well? Something is doing things to my giant elephant ears and my smaller elephant ear, and my two banana trees.
All right. Now, I have lots of experience with spider mites on elephant ears. The good thing is, and for those folks at home that don't know this plant, it has few leaves but very large leaves. I mean, some of them are this big actually, and the spider mites are going to be on the undersurface of the leaf. The top part is going to look like it's speckled because the mite is sticking in its little mouth parts and drawing out fluid that then destroys the chlorophyll, so it loses its green. Use neem oil and concentrate on the underside of the leaf. Do the whole leaf though, and then you have to repeat apply because the eggs will hatch and the mites will come back.
What's the product?
Neem oil, N-E-E-M.
Okay. All right, let's go to Suzanne now in Madison. What's your question?
Yes. When would be the best time to transplant peonies?
Okay, peonies, that's actually going to be fall. And I know that it seems cool. It's a little bit early to be transplanting them now, but in September would be a great time. Because then you set the plants, don't plant them too deep. I think that's one of the common errors that people make with transplanting peonies. But that's actually a perennial that's better in the fall.
Oh, interesting. All right, Laura in Baraboo. Hi, Laura. What's your question?
Hi there. We have sunflowers. The birds must have planted sunflowers out here. They're beautiful. Now we don't know what to do with it. We have about 3 of them that are like saucer-sized or bigger than saucer. What do we do with those?
Well, are the flowers around the center, are they gone? Because a lot of people just leave them and then let the birds take the sunflower seeds from the plant itself.
Just leave them, huh?
Yeah, just leave it.
Okay.
Doesn't hurt anything, right?
No.
All right. Mary in Sun Prairie. Hi, Mary. What's your question?
Hi. I planted a purple plant. It's perennial, and I'm sorry I don't know what it was called, but I believe it belongs to the Sylvia family. And it's become very invasive. It's taken over my whole flower bed, and I'm not quite sure how to get rid of it. I shouldn't say this, but I've used Roundup to it, and it doesn't seem to want to kill it.
Really?
That's a tough plant.
Well, you know, if it has a hairy leaf, that sometimes can be a problem. The trick with Roundup is sometimes, well, all the newer products seem to add a surfactant, meaning that it will stick to a leaf. If something is rough, then it sticks on. If it's waxy, it will actually sheet off, and then it won't kill it. And obviously we've tried pulling. It's tough because once you have something mixed in with flowers that are desirable, I guess what I would suggest is that you learn that plant. It's all its phases, so that next spring you can start as soon as you see it growing someplace before it spreads anymore.
Okay, maybe bring it into the Bruce Company to identify it.
That's true. You could bring a sample in and we'll help you identify exactly what it is.
All right, Mary in Janesville. Hi, Mary. What's your question?
I have clematis that isn't looking very good at this time. It's like it's not getting any more buds on it, so I'm wondering if I could cut it down.
Well, has it already bloomed, Mary?
Pardon?
Has the plant already bloomed this season?
Yes, it bloomed wonderful at first, but normally it keeps blooming all summer.
Oh, really?
And so far it hasn't done, I haven't been getting any more blooms.
Okay. Well, I'm not familiar with clematis that give you that long of a blooming period. Usually they have one time that they bloom and that's it. I don't think I would suggest that you cut it back just now, unless if there are areas that don't look healthy, prune that off.
Okay,
But I
don't
would
prune
cut
it
the whole
now.
thing back, yes.
All right, we're out of time. If you're on the line, stay there. Linda will talk to you off the air, and we'll be right back with a final check of your forecast.